Hi, welcome back to Book Besties and Paperbacks. This video I'm going to be talking about my January TBR. Now I'm going to be hopefully reading at least 3 physical books and listening to some audiobooks to fill in. I don't know how many books I would actually accomplish, but we'll go with my physical books first. So the first book I've just picked up, it's in no particular order. It's Real versus Real. It is a sapphic rom-com, so I'm hoping that this one will be a good one. It says 2 couples, 2 very different lives, 1 life-changing journey. Anna and her partner Danny work hard for every moment of happiness they share, juggling double shifts and dreaming of a better future. Anna escapes into the seemingly perfect online world of influencers Nicole and Jen. To her, they have it all: a glamorous life, a beautiful home, and a love that looks like a fairy tale. But Nicole and Jen are drowning in debt, lies, and the pressure to maintain their #couple goals image. Their authentic relationship is a performance, and the cracks are starting to show. Now, there's more. I'm just not going to read the rest, but that is definitely seems like something that I would like and enjoy, especially from someone that actually grew up watching a lot of LGBT influencers, Rose and Rosie, Kaylin, and I forgot her name because they split up, but you know who I'm talking about. I actually still watch a few people, but yeah, those were the 2 that I can remember off the top of my head. Shannon and Cami, I think. I know they're split up as well. I think Rose and Rosie are the only ones that I watched when I was younger that are actually still together. But that is one of the reasons why I had this on my list, and it was gifted to me. So definitely something that I want to jump into, and it's pretty small, so I'm pretty sure I can finish it in maybe a day, 2 days. Let me see how many. Yeah, there's only 140 pages. So this will be done in like an hour, maybe 2 hours max. The next book is the next Megan Lally thriller, and it's No Place Left to Hide. I liked That's Not My Name. I think she's really underrated as a thriller author, and I can't wait to get into this one. Now, my last one I've actually already started reading, and this is one that my partner has asked me to read because she has actually enjoyed it. Oh, my bookmark fell out. I'm glad it's logged in Goodreads, but it's The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And I know that a lot of people have already read the book, but I'm looking forward to jumping in. She sings highest praises for it, my partner, so she has pretty good taste with the books that we do like that are very similar. Like, she loved Circe, and I enjoyed it as well. The Percy Jackson series, I enjoyed that. She does too. We both enjoy Harry Potter mutually, so she has pretty good taste. So we'll see with that one. Oh, there's the bookmark that fell out of it. Now I just have to find where to put it. Pop that back into my book sleeve. Now, for the audiobooks that I am hoping to consume in the month of January, read as Royal Blood by Elizabeth Hart, and that is described as being the Inheritance Games meets give me 2 seconds, let me click it open, but it's Lady Jean meets Knives Out in this murder mystery thriller, and it's for fans of like the Inheritance Games meets like a fantasy, like, if that makes sense. So pretty much give you a brief thing about the book. There's this girl, her name's Ruby, and she is a maid or servant in the kingdom, in this castle. The king dies, and she's called to wherever the throne room, that's what it is. She's called to the throne room, and there's a decree sort of thing that's read, and she is now the queen. Now, mind you, the king left behind heirs and a queen as well, but she's actually named the heir to the throne. And there's all these clues and reasons why, and apparently the kingdom's under threat, and she has to figure out who is who's having the kingdom under threat, like who's in charge of it. And yeah, but I thought it sounded really interesting. It's one of those books that I hadn't even heard of. It just happened to be in the news section of the YA section on BorrowBox, and I was like, oh, I think I might give that one a go. So the next book that I hope to be listening to is The House of Saphir by Marissa Meyer. Now, this one I am looking at listening to. I wanted to purchase it, but I don't own it, so I found it on BorrowBox, and I think it was BorrowBox, maybe it was Libby, and I have reserved it, so hopefully I get it before January's up. One of the reasons why I am planning on listening to it is a story based around the folklore tale of Bluebeard, and that is the first folklore dive that I plan on going into one of my series that I hope to be having on this channel. I'll be having one for folklore, and I'll be having a separate one for fairy tales. Yeah, so it's for a little bit of research, plus I just really wanted to read the book. Now, another one that I hope to maybe consume in January are How Girls Are Made by Mindy McGinnis. A little bit about that one. It's sex education meets euphoria in a dark contemporary novel. It tackles perfectionism, emotional abuse, and the dark side of social media. So I have read a few social media inspired books last year. I haven't read any this year, but over the last year I did, and I actually enjoyed them. Deadstream was one of them. How to Die Famous was another, and there was a couple other ones that had to do with influencing, and they were thrillers. I really enjoyed them. I consumed them. So I think I found like a niche inside the genres that I like a lot. And then the last one that I think I might be able to get to complete is Twin Tides by Hein Nguyen. And it is a horror, and it has to do with lost twin sisters unraveling the mystery behind their mother's disappearance and face the family betrayal that ultimately separated them in a breathtaking, spectacular adult thriller. It was in the horror section, so it's listed as a horror and thriller, so we'll see. I like both, so we'll see where that goes. But that's it for my January TBR, so I hopefully at least cross off 2, maybe 3 of those books, and that will make me very happy. If you lasted this long, thank you for sticking around. Let me know if you've read any of these books, or if any of these books seem to tickle your fancy, and if they do, let me know down below. And until next time, well, I see you again for more books, a little bit of mischief, and lots of pixie dust. Bye!